properties of acids. So we are having the properties of acids. So let's see what are the properties of acids. So as we all know that acids have a beta end test, so they have a beta test. Again, one more thing is here, they are soapy and slippery. That means we can't handle the, that means we can, what we can say, if we wants to handle a soap, so can we handle that? Because we can't handle, because they are very slippery. They react with acid to form water and salt. Again, just like in the acids case also, we have seen when the acid react with something, they are forming. So here also, if the bases reacts with the acid, they will just neutralize the action and they will form the salt and the water. The fourth point we are having, some of them are completely soluble in water and some are partially soluble in water. So that means there are some bases that are completely soluble in water, but there are some thing that they are not, that means they are partially soluble, they cannot soluble, that means can't soluble fully. Strong bases are corrosive in nature and dangerous for skin and eye. From this point we have got that there are some bases that they are strong. That means it must be a strong and weak bases. So strong bases is very strong and weaks are weak. So that means strong bases can hamper us. So let's read. Strong bases are very corrosive and can burn the skin. So what I have told, they can hamper us. That means the strong bases can causes burn to the skin. Okay, now caustic potash or potassium hydroxide, KOH. So caustic soda, sodium hydroxide are strong and corrosive bases. That means here we have got NaOH, KOH. So these are the strong bases. Now some the weak bases are also written, zinc hydroxide, copper hydroxide, ammonium hydroxide. So these all hydroxides are the bases. That means this is a shortcut to learn. If the hydroxide is there, imagine that they are the bases, and the that means it is divided into two things. That means the strong and the weak one. So the other thing is written how the bases are formed. Now how the bases are formed? Now when the bases actually that means when a metal is burned in presence of oxygen, so they just produces substances which dissolve in water, just like the magnesium when react with the oxygen, they just produce the magnesium oxide. Now this oxides just treated with the water, when the that means magnesium oxide treated with the water, they just produces the magnesium hydroxide. So this is very simple. When the magnesium reacts with the water first, and then they will react with the water to form a base, that means the hydroxide. Now again one more thing is written, what is alkali? Now this name alkali you will hear up to 11 12 up to graduation, and this is very means common thing, and there are a lot of students that they make mistakes, that means to define the alkalis. Now let's read what is alkalis. Now here it is written, bases that dissolve in water are called alkalis. That means the bases that can be dissolved in water is called alkali. Alkalis are strong bases. Again one more thing, alkalis are strong in nature. Okay, sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide are soluble in water. That means from here we can say that there are some bases that they are soluble in water. Maybe there are some bases that cannot be soluble in nature. So let's read. So they are alkalis. That means from here we can say that if a basis is that means soluble in water, if they can soluble in water, that means they are called the alkalis. But some bases like aluminum hydroxide are not soluble in water, so they are not alkalis. Simply if something that means if something can dissolve in water, they are called the alkali. Sorry. Okay. And if something cannot dissolve with the, that means water, so they are not the alkali, simply. So from this point we can say that all the bases are not alkalis, but all the alkalis are bases. So what is this thing? This is the basis. Now base is providing someone, it is dissolving with the water, and something is not dissolving with the water. So the one who is dissolving with the water, they are called the alkali. So all the bases are not alkalis, because in this side also some there are some bases. So we can say all the alkalis are bases, but all the bases are not alkalis. One more thing we are having, uses of common bases. That means what are the uses of the common bases? Now in the, that means in the daily life also we use some bases, just like we can see here the calcium hydroxide. So what is this calcium hydroxide? It is a slagged lime. That means in the agriculture you must have seen in the time of farming, that means it is used as a pesticide. So why it is used as a pesticide? So that means during the acid rain, the acid just if they are present over there, so they neutralize the action of the acid. When the acid reacts with the base, they will produce the salt and the water. Again, one more thing, it is also used for whitewash and making the cement too. Now we are having the other thing, that is sodium hydroxide. So it is commonly known as caustic soda. So what is the use? So let's see, making soap, oil, detergent, paper and textiles. It is also used to unblock the drains. So this is the sodium hydroxide. Now some weak base, just like aluminum hydroxide is given. It is used as a household cleaner. So what type of household cleaner? It is not written, but it is a that means it is used, and it is weak too. We are having the other one, that is the potassium hydroxide. It is known as again caustic potash. It is useful in preparation of biodiesel. Now the last one we are having, the magnesium hydroxide, is also known as the milk of magnesia. Remember this name, the milk of magnesia. That means it is a wonderful antacid that acts as an agent to reduce the acidity in stomach. So whenever we feel the acidity in our stomach, so what happens? So when the secretion of HCl, that means the acid, when acid is just releasing a lot of acids in the stomach, so at that time we feel the sensation in the stomach, what we call the acidity. So at that time if we take this bases, so they will just neutralize the action. Just like for example we can say the eno is nothing but it is a base. So here we have completed our video. In the next video we are going to read the other part. So have a nice day. Thank you.